Yes, boss, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I am fine. I am also doing well. In the meantime, we are going to start our chapter number 3's next lecture. In the previous lecture, we discussed about the core competency, the most important concept of chapter number 3. In fact, the most, and as far as examination is concerned, mark my words, one question will be there in the examination for sure from these 3-4 concepts that we discussed and in detail. We discussed in detail. So we are already into strategic analysis, internal environment, where we have covered Walmart case study, core competency, how core competencies work, how it is applied, how it is built, and what are the characteristics, what are the role of resources and capabilities to gain sustainable competitive advantage, etc. All these topics were covered with greater detail, with best examples of the industry, and with reference to C.K. Prahalad and Gary Hamel, we studied this particular topic. Now, it's time for your homework. Yes, we had discussed that you will study 2 case studies, one 3M Corporation case study. I had asked you to just study it, not to do anything, just study it, read it, come to me, we will discuss this in the class. Yes, of course, we are going to discuss it right now. So, but I will take up again the Walmart case study because you will be able to relate it better with the previous case study that we did in the previous class. So, let's get started from today's session. And furthermore, I am also planning a 100% English batch marathon batch for you guys for your attempt. On the other hand, test series is already there on my fmsm with one app, OM app, fmsm with OM app. There you go, there is a one-stop solution course, and that is for free for everybody. Yes, you pay 1 rupee because the store cannot be, the course cannot be created on store for 0. That's why I have put it like ₹1. So you can go and you can take that. All the test series are there with solution. It is there, either it is FM or it is SM. So test series is there, practice video is there, revision video is there, and furthermore, I am going to record 100% English also. I will start it from tomorrow only. My one of the studio is not working. That's why there is a there is some defect. I have sent it to Delhi, one part to Mumbai. That will come to me by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Immediately I will start. Recording my fast marathon, 100% English marathon also for FM and SM both. Let's get started. Yes, this was the case study that I am mentioning over here. And the case study is about Walmart's success, Walmart's competitive advantage, Walmart's core competencies, how Walmart works. And at the same time, while discussing Walmart's core competency and competitive advantages, one important source, as you know, is the value chain analysis. I will cover that part also that we studied in chapter number 2. The reason is simple. This case study has been made by me. As we always discuss, and I firmly believe that ICAI asks 20 to 30% new questions in every attempt. That's why as a teacher, it is my responsibility to develop new cases, new questions apart from what it has been given in the ICAI MAT. We cover everything that is there in the ICAI MAT, RTP, MTP, past year, blah, blah, MTPs of ICAI study MAT, everything. Apart from that, something extra. We need an X factor, Z factor, and it is very important. Unless and until we have that X, Z factor, we won't be able to crack the exam as per on our terms. If you want to you want to clear your attempt, you want to clear FMSM on your own terms, you need to do best practices, and this is part of that. So here is the case study. First of all, this is a brief. I know you have already read it. This is a brief about Walmart that every student knows when Walmart was established, what is its turnover, how it is working. And now this particular diagram is all about the value chain, VCA, value chain activities of Walmart as per Michael Porter, how Walmart works. Because every organization has its own set of activities. Value chain has primary and support activities, yes, we know. But how Walmart functions, how its activities coordinate with each other, what kind of linkage is there within Walmart. So, and what is the reason why Walmart is optimizing its value chain activities to gain competitive advantage, and if it can do it sustainably, this will become the core competence of value chain activities, will become the core competence of Walmart, right? That's why I use this diagram to tell you that of course he is a retailer, so he will be contacting the manufacturers. They are manufacturing products, and there are distributors as well. There are two type of people, one the manufacturer, one the distributor, suppliers. These two will be the suppliers for Walmart. So from them it is procuring and bringing material to the inbound logistics team, or inbound logistics infrastructure of Walmart is bringing all the merchandise or the goods to distribution centers. This is how Walmart infrastructure works. And of course, you know, 3,000 trucks and 12,000 lorries and other infrastructures. Then it is distributed to retail store and fulfillment centers. Fulfillment center from where within 24 hours Walmart is going to deliver its product to all the retail stores. This is what you know. So either direct, or then it goes to delivery network from which it reaches to the customer. Say you order something to the retail store, they will means outbound logistics. This is outbound. This delivery network is outbound logistics. This distribution network is inbound logistics. I think this is clear to you. And in the meantime, there is a retail operation. This is a retailer. This is not a manufacturer. So there is a retail operation. Here the definition of operation is different. In a manufacturing concern, it is manufacturing. In a retail concern, it is retailing. So this is how the whole system works. This is Walmart's value chain developed by me. This is how I studied Walmart, and I found it that this is the way Walmart works. So far you have known what Walmart is, who they are, what is their goals and objective, how they are working, and what is their value chain activities, and how their value chain works in a better manner to create competitive advantages, right? Okay. Because in tools to build core competency, we have studied two things. One, 4 criteria, and second, value chain. So it was very important for me to integrate chapter number 2's concept of value chain here, so that your study, your knowledge, your understanding, your concept will be complete. And now you can say, चीते की चाल, बाज की नज़र, और अपने concept पे शक नहीं करते. Never doubt your concepts. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, you actually don't know it. Then you will just, do a guesswork. Walmart Inc.'s global supply chain and operations management expertise are strategic resources in its value chain to keep competitive advantages. We already discussed this in the international retail industry. Everybody in the industry knows this. This is the core of their competitive advantage. This can be their core competence if it is valuable, if this is non-substitutable, if this is rare, if this is costly to imitate. Done. So this internal analysis, very important. We are doing strategic analysis, internal environment. So I made a term, internal analysis of Walmart Inc. business determines their competitive advantage against other retailers such as Amazon, Costco, Home Depot, Target, as well as the content delivery competencies. So they have several competencies. Still I am talking about competencies on which Walmart is gaining competitive advantage. Now I will ask you whether these competencies are core competencies or not. You will have to test them. You will have to answer them on few pointers. Either it is IDTF, imitability, durability, transferability, or appropriability, or it is valuable NCR formula. On both you have to check it, you have to tighten the screw, and you have to answer whether these competencies are core competencies or not. I hope every student sitting in the class knows what I am trying to establish and what I was working in the previous lecture. Now, coming to the next topic. Some of these core competencies are directed against competitors with major online operations. Means if you have a major online operation and you are mastering this, you are master of this particular operation, still I can say this is your core competency. It will depend, it will have to pass certain tests. Walmart's strategic objectives suit current business condition by exploiting the operation competitive advantage for optimal value chain. Yes, we need to optimize the value chain. And operational efficiency and effectiveness. Yes. If your value chain is optimized, means your operations, your activities are efficient and effective. This is very simple, pure managerial sentence. Competitive advantages buttresses Walmart's business performance. Of course, for any business, if it has competitive advantage, it is something that upgrades its performance. However, the company needs additional competencies. hungry, be hungry. They are hungry. They are not satisfied with what they have. ये दिल मांगे more, ये दिल मांगे more. Okay. To protect its retail business against aggressive and disruptive competitors, it has several resources and capabilities that are based on Walmart's sustainable competitive advantage or core competencies. Means we are already trying to establish one concept. There are several resources and capabilities that are providing competitive advantage to Walmart. Means I am talking about core competencies. What are these? Those Walmart organizational capability and resources. I am listing capability and resources. I will leave upon you to decide whether these are core competencies or not. What you will do, you will test them on two basic fundamentals. One, either valuable NCR or another imitability app. You have the responsibility to check it. Now I am tossing it to you. First is easy access to adequate human resource. Yes. Diverse product offering, broad set of private label brands, high potential package delivery network. Yes, of course. Inventory management system. This is the capability. Set up for high efficiency. Yes, these are the capabilities, resources and capabilities. Strong brand value. This is the capability that they have developed. Strong bargaining power based on organizational size, because Walmart is buying in thousands, lakhs and crores. Any product they are buying in huge quantity. Just remember Michael Porter 5 forces model. If the buyer is large, if the buying size, purchase size is huge, then they have bargaining power. They will ask for better product at lower price. And basis this, Walmart is offering everyday low prices. Economies of scale has a lot to do with this. Vast international supply chain, major e-commerce operations, extensive e-commerce operation. Yes, you just saw it. MIS, they had MIS, they have satellite based, system, everything, and e-commerce operation as well. In India, they are with Flipkart. Next, data analytics and data mining capability, very important in modern times. Data analytics is the most important thing. Whole Google is operating on the basis of data analytics. Their main business comes from data analytics. In India, we are 300 times less developed on data analytics part than US. So it means Indian market has a lot to do with data analytics, and in your profession especially, you need to be the best data analyst. So this is very important. So this is very important. Why this is very important? The better data you have. Why Jio retail tied up with Facebook? The reason, and they gave them 90% stake in their own company. The reason was very simple, because Facebook or Meta will supply them with data, Indian customers' data. Basis that they are going to do data mining and data analysis, and they are going to find out the hidden trends and patterns, and the consumer behavior of Indian customers and consumers, and basis that they are going to do some predictive analysis, how the customer will buy, how Om Trivedi's buying pattern tell us. So if they know my buying pattern, they can offer me that kind of product and services. If they know in a year Om Trivedi goes for 4 black t-shirts, 10 white t-shirts and 20 trousers and 2 mics and 4 pens, 1 television set or this interactive panel set. So they will offer the products like that to me on regular basis, so that I get attracted to Jio Retail's offerings and I buy products from them. This is how retailers work, and this is how Walmart is working. Very important. This is how they are working. Every company now looking for data analytics, because data speaks louder than your words. Above are the strategic resource developed specifically for Walmart's need for minimized inventory bottleneck and cost. Yes, our idea is to minimize the cost. These systems help the retail business maximize its profit. The value chain's core objective is minimizing the cost and maximizing the value, and ultimately profitability will go up. Profit margins means here I am talking about profitability band. My profitability band will go up. Okay. In addition, Walmart's strong brand value is also a core competency. Yes, brand is a core competency. Say Intel itself is a brand. So why I am buying this polo t-shirt? because I believe in this brand, I believe in the fabric that they use. So brand becomes their core competency. Basis that customer is choosing them, basis that they are getting competitive advantage over others. A brand takes years and years to build, and brand is only built if you have delivered quality throughout and you have promises to keep it in future also. It is not that in past years you have done so good, now you are not doing anything for your customers. So this is how the brand is made. The resource-based view of the company considers this organizational capability as an enabler of the company in using cost leadership and low prices. Okay. So they are using now the facility, the principle of cost leadership means they are offering low prices because they are able to reduce the cost. Today we will discuss Michael Porter's generic strategy. In that we will discuss 3 strategies. Just I was about to start this. Yes, I have questions related to that in this particular case study also. So this will make a background as well. I will discuss that. One is cost leadership, another is differentiation, and third one is focus. So let's keep a secret out. We'll discuss more. But yes, cost leadership means at product delivering, offering product at low cost. Producing at low cost and offering at low price. Simple. Producing at low cost and offering at low price. Yes. To compete. Especially against small retailers that do not have the sales volume to compete based on price. Everyday low prices. So of course small retailers have not that huge volume to buy. So if they buy in small quantity, their bargaining will be less, so their cost will be high. If the cost is high, price will be high. But Walmart has the reverse case. Okay. This core competency empowers Walmart to compel manufacturers and suppliers to apply price reduction, which adds value as the goods move through the company's value chain. Organization around this core competency, Walmart requires manufacturers and suppliers to have low prices to benefit consumers and the businesses, and that's why customers run to them. That's why consumers run behind Walmart retail. This is the reason why you are, everybody is trying to buy products from Walmart store. Even any retail success depends upon this core competency called economies of scale. Economies of scale. Now it's time for questions. Listen to me very carefully. Now you have to answer me based on the above scenario, based on the above case study. Scenario based questions are here. This can be in the form of MCQs. This can be in the form of descriptive questions. I have chosen descriptive questions because I know this will serve my both purposes, right? If you have knowledge, suppose there is an MCQ related to this. So how does it make, change? How does it make, it difficult for you to answer? If you know the whole concept, either there is a descriptive or there is an MCQ, you can answer both. So it's simple. Let's get to it one by one. What are the tools that help Walmart to identify and build its core competencies? Tools to build core competencies. Have you read this? Have you studied this topic? Yes sir, there are 2 tools. One is the 4 criteria to build core competency or gain sustainable competitive advantage, that is valuable NCR, and second is the value chain analysis. Both are the concepts that you already know. I think there is no problem. Give me 1 minute please. 1 second please. Okay boss, I am extremely sorry, there was a drip, so the whole system was shut down. Yes, so I was talking about there are the 2 tools that help us become, there are 2 tools to identify and build core competency. One are the 4 criteria. Yes, we have done it. So valuable NCR, another is value chain analysis, done. Second question that is being asked, so I think either this is MCQ or there is a descriptive question, you will answer this. Second is, Walmart has major competitors like Amazon, Costco, Home Depot and Target Group. Okay, fine, we are talking about competitors. Do you believe that Walmart is capable to deal with them? Now underline, capable to deal with these rivals effectively. Tell me, do you think? Yes sir, we think they can deal with them. If yes, then what method does it use to deal with them? Explain properly. Chapter number 2. It is an integrated case study. You will see questions from different chapters. So far you have studied 3 chapters. Out of these 3, any chapter could have been covered in this particular case study. This is how ICAI asks you scenario based questions, integrated case studies. This was the first time that I created for ICAI first integrated case study, that was 3M Corporation. That is also in our book, though ICAI never published it in public domain, but yes, it never came to your study mat part, but yes, it is there. Now what is this? Listen to me very carefully. Walmart has 3 major competitors, so they need to deal with it. What is the tool? Tell me one tool that deals with how to deal with competition. We have studied in chapter number 2. Do you remember the competitive landscape? So the answer is yes, Walmart deals with its rivals very well, and to deal with it they have a business analysis system called as competitive landscape. They prepare competitive landscape and deal with this. Is it fine for you? I think this is fine for you. You know this very well. Today there is something major going on. Okay. So now point number 3. Walmart's strong brand value, resources and capabilities are core competencies. Very good. Are core competencies because it provides it a sustainable competitive advantage, right? Resources and capabilities are core competencies because it provides sustainable competitive advantage. Now listen to me very carefully. What are the basis on which you can identify and assure yourself that Walmart's resources and capabilities are its core competency? Just remember out the 2 topics. We will. So first think about this. First you think what should be the answer. Just go to chapter number 3. Read the notes of core competencies. Any topic, all the topics like 3 to 4 topics I discussed in yesterday's class. Go to that and then try to find out where did you see this particular sentence in your study mat, where, and I have marked it for you and I mentioned it that when you see this you will answer either valuable NCR or IDTF wala topic. So how will you choose that? So go to the study mat, see 4 major characteristics of resources and capabilities. The sustainability of the competitive advantage, firm's ability to earn profit from its competitive advantage depend upon 4 major characteristics of resources and capabilities, that is durable IDT, that is IDTF. And the first one was, I'm just trying to find out the catcher, the real catcher that will give you a hint that okay, this is the question and this is the answer, this should be the answer. And here we have 4 specific criteria of sustainable competitive advantage that firm can use to determine those capabilities that are core competencies. And here my question is, Walmart's resources and capabilities are its core competencies. Resources and capabilities that are its core competencies. Tell me what should be the answer. IDTF? IDTF? Yes or no? Yes or no? Go to the chart book. You can confirm it there also. Please confirm it. 4 criteria of sustainable competitive advantage. 4 criteria of sustainable competitive advantage, valuable NCR. Whereas on the other hand, characteristics of resources that provide sustainable competitive advantage. Resources and capabilities that provide sustainable competitive advantage, IDTF. Means both the answers will be right as per concept. But as per ICAI, both will not be right. You have to keep tab of this particular sentence and accordingly you have to answer. So for me here answer will be IDTF wala answer. So you will answer it. I think this is done. So we have covered 3 questions so far. Question number 4. This is a very important session. Do you believe in this fact that strong bargaining power, Michael Porter 5 forces model? Michael Porter 5 forces model. Now see how we are changing concept on one case study. We are asking question from different concepts. And why have I developed this particular case study? The reason is very simple, my dear friends. Reason is very simple, and the reason is I want to tell you that one particular story can fit to several concepts. But you need to identify, you need to understand how to identify where I have to write what. So you have to, because most of the students face the problem, sir, I read the story, I read the case study, I understood it, But I was not sure I should use this model, I should answer through generic strategy, I should go for Michael Porter 5 forces model, or this is competitive landscape, or this is something else. So sir, or competitive strategy, I was quite confused. So I wrote this, and this is the wrong answer. So deciding about which tool to use or which model to use to answer the question is very important, and that is the art that you will learn from this particular case study, and you will never be hooked by ICAI when they ask questions. You never get confusion, because you know by which sentence, by which word, by which technical term, or by which key term I will identify the tool that needs to be used to answer a particular question. Okay. Do you believe in this fact that strong bargaining power based on organizational size is another sustainable competitive advantage that help Walmarts fend off aggressive competitors? Yes. If yes, I will say yes. Bargaining power of the buyer, this is very important. Then specify the factor against whom Walmart has bargaining power and mention all the reasons that help it sustain bargaining power. So the buyer, bargaining power of the buyer. Bargaining power of the buyer against the supplier. And what are the reasons? What are the factors? Buyer is knowledgeable, just remember. Product function, purchase size, just remember. Vertical integration possibilities, product differentiation, switching cost. 5-6 factors were there. You have to mention all those factors. So just we revised this concept as well. Chapter number 2. So far you have seen we have covered chapter number 2, chapter number 3 in this particular case study. Okay. Now coming back to the next question. Walmart compels manufacturers and suppliers to apply price reduction, which adds value as the goods move through the company's value chain. This statement denotes which type of value chain linkage? Value chain linkage. And how does Walmart manage this linkage? Very simple. Which type of linkage? This is internal or external? We are talking about buyer. So this is an external linkage. Now this is not in your syllabus. You can wait for ICAI to ask this question in some other format. I am not sure how ICAI will ask, but yes, I am sure that that a question from value chain can be created out of this case study. I will create for you in the next session. But at the moment I will say no. We have to use something. We have not to discuss something that is not being given in the syllabus in greater detail, and I will have to wait for ICAI that how they create questions in next 1-2 attempts. Either they are asking simple and straight questions from value chain, or they are twisting it at all. So far I will not tell you to go into difficulty. Just follow the straight questions on value chain. That's it. So this is my, but yes, this wala, ye wala question, this question. What I have mentioned over here, this is an activity for you. This is an activity for you. Activity. You just do it at home, and I will give you a hint that how to complete this particular table. And you will learn it very fast, don't worry. This is very easy. I have mentioned resources and capabilities in this whole table, number 1. Here you have all the resources and capabilities being listed. Here I have put several characteristics of resources and capabilities on which an organization can get sustainable competitive advantage, or we can mention or we can specify that this particular item, this particular resource and capability is a core competency of this particular organization. But for that it is very important that we tick all the columns, Unless and until we tick all the columns, we cannot say this is a core competency. If all are not ticked, it means this is a competency only, this is not a core competency, because a core competency has to pass certain tests, and that is based on valuable, non-durable, non-imitable, rare, criteria. Let's see which of them fulfills the criteria. Number 1, easy access to adequate human resource. Do you think this is valuable? This can create value if you have an access? Yes sir, this is valuable. Tick it. Do you think this is non-substitutable? I will say no. This can be substituted, because other companies can also get, in case of Walmart, they have skilled manpower and better than others, but others can also develop it. This is not something that is very rare. Yes. So it is not rare also. Is it durable? Yes, it can be durable. Is it possible that it will be not imitable? No, 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 no. Tata can, Jio can, Costco can, Target can, other retailers can also develop this capability. This is not that unique or that rare that is not imitable. So it can be imitated. I will agree, will be imitated. So if I say that these three parameters are not this particular resource or capability, doesn't mean these three criteria, whereas it is valuable and it is durable. So this can be Walmart's competency, but it cannot be a core competency. A core competency basis which he can claim, or Walmart can claim, that we will get sustainable competitive advantage. Point number 2. Diverse product offering. Yes, this is valuable. Yes. This is non-substitutable. I will say no. Others can also offer, because the products are being manufactured by somebody else, so they can supply to somebody else. It is durable. Yes. In case of Walmart, it is non-imitable. No, it can be imitated. So I will say no, and rare, no. So this is a competency, not a core competency. Further, high potential package delivery network. Yes, this is very important. This is a very rare thing that Walmart has developed. Nobody is, somewhere around Walmart. 50% is being covered by Walmart, and all the other competitors across the globe are in 50%. So here I will say this is valuable, this is non-substitutable, this is durable, this is non-imitable, and this is rare, that Walmart has developed a capability that is very, very, very rare and very tough to copy. Very tough to copy for others. He had made just a saturation point in this particular point. So here I will say this is a core competency. This is no more a competency only. This is a core competency, and due to which Walmart is number 1 today in the whole universe. Though these are the competencies, I never said that these are not the competencies. These are the competencies. But this particular point is a core competency. I think you will agree with me. Now, similarly, you just go by this. Strong brand value. Yes, in case of Walmart, brand is something that is valuable, that is non-substitutable, that is durable, that is non-imitable, and that is rare. Walmart is a rare brand. Very few brands in different sectors have been able, like Apple, like IBM, like Intel, like with Microsoft. Very few are there in other industries which have created such a brand which is rare, which has changed the history, which has changed the corporate history of the world. So this here I will say this is a core competency of Walmart. We agree, and rest you will fulfill. So I think this is the real training. This is the real compilation. This is the real consolidation and revision of the concepts that we have studied in chapter number 2 and 3. This case study tells the whole story, isn't it? If you really feel that this case study was an eye-opener, you can send me a message on my number 9958300572. How did you feel like? Do you need more such case studies? If you at all wish, then I will add them into your lectures, into my lectures. The reason is simple, because most of the students don't like. They say okay sir, concept by concept, just finish it off. But few are very curious, very eager to learn. Those people, I have enough stock. So if you want more, I will add more, right? All the best. Just write to me, and basis that on your demand only I will add. For my from my side, this is more than enough for our CA intermediate syllabus. But if you need more, I will record some additional videos and I will share with you. So let's go to the new topic, new point, new concept. We have to cover a new concept today. So before I start, I will discuss something else. Yes, I need something to write. Wait, please. Yes, I am talking about, two products. I need to discuss some background things and then we'll move further. One is Dant Kanti. Have you seen this toothpaste? Dant Kanti. Who makes this? Who produces this? Patanjali. Patanjali. Baba Ramdev. Though I don't like him, but as a businessman I like him. Not as a Baba, as a businessman I like him. Baba Ramdev. Supreme Court has scolded him like anything. I personally believe very good things about him. So I don't want to say here in the class. But yes, as a case study, he is a good, Patanjali is a good company to discuss. Second is Dant Kanti Advanced. Now my question is, and you will say, sir, dikha bhi do. Dant Kanti and Dant Kanti Advance. Eh? Dant Kanti. This is Dant Kanti natural. Isn't it? Dant Kanti natural. Sir, when Dant Kanti was there, what was the need for Dant Kanti advance then? दांत तो वही है. तो when Dant Kanti is there, what is the need for Dant Kanti advanced? Dant Kanti advanced. So Dant Kanti price. Let's check Dant Kanti price also. Dant Kanti price. I don't know what is the price. Where will I get the price? Amazon.in in stock. Patanjali natural Dant Kanti. What is the price? 343 of a pack of, I think, 800 gram toothpaste. 200 gram wala 4 pack. So 343. Let's ask Amazon. Dant Kanti advance. Dant Kanti advanced. Where is Dant Kanti advanced? Oh ho, Dant Kanti value pack advanced. Plus herbal toothpaste. Dant Ratan. Dant Kanti advanced. Yes. 1 for 143. 100 gram pack is 143. Very important case study. Don't think I am just kidding. I'm not kidding at all. I'm not making a joke. I'm very serious. I'm a serious person. 100% serious person. Dant Kanti advanced. आजा यार. ये भी आ गया. और उस पर लिखा है save, you know, save 20. Means 800 grams will cost us around, 1000 plus rupee. So two things we, learned from here. Dant Kanti is for, 800 gram is for 350 say, for example. And this is for 1000 plus. Same packet. For Dant Kanti it is 350 and for Dant Kanti advanced this is 1000 plus. What is the difference between these two? What kind of strategy is this? What Baba trying to establish, trying to do with customers? And what kind of customer he is looking for? Does Baba say that Dant Kanti is not valuable? It doesn't create value? He says no, Dant Kanti is the best. There is long, there is jaifal, there is, there is ilaichi, there is javitri, there is, dalchini, there is, Arey Baba, Dant Kanti, matlab daant, we have to brush or we have to do havan. What do you want to say? Okay. But he will say, no, this is valuable. Use Dant Kanti and ruin your teeth. On the other hand, he will say Dant Kanti advance is better. When he says there is value plus, more value. Matlab this is also creating value, this is also creating value. But this is creating value only and this is creating more value. Okay? I have added something else to Dant Kanti advanced. Dant Kanti advanced, I have given you something additional. And that's why I am charging 1000 at the place of 350 rupees. Such a huge jump. Sir, 650 rupees jump. Gajab hai. Don't you think? I am really surprised. Why? For adding few more value, you are just charging 3 times. You are charging just 3 times. Means your product became premium. What did I use the word? Premium. You are charging premium price. You are charging premium price. If you are charging premiums, means of course you have developed something unique. You have developed, you have shared with me something more valuable, even extra value have been added to this particular product. Yes or no? Yes sir, it seems so. Sir, there is a strategy behind this particular aspect. You will see this kind of things in every industry. Just take an example of, airlines. In the same airplane, you are booking a ticket for Delhi to Kolkata or Delhi to Chennai at rupees 7,000 rupee. And there is a business class in front of you just at the beginning of, aircraft, in the front side of the aircraft. You will see 25 to 30 seats of business class and they will book it for 30,000 rupee. Why? Same aircraft. If it crashes, we all will die. If it lands, we all will land. Same facility, same thing, but something additional is there in front. And something unique is there, something premium is there, something more in offering is there in front, and that's why that class is being charged 30,000 rupee, whereas we have been charged only 7,000 rupee. Whereas we also reach in 3, ऐसा तो है नहीं कि they will stop the aeroplane in the mid and they will say economy वाले 1 घंटे बाद जाएंगे and the premium will reach first, business class will go first, मतलब aircraft को बीच से काट देंगे और आगे बिजनेस क्लास को पहले भेज देंगे, दूसरा वाला बिना इंजन के पीछे से आएगा, ऐसा तो होगा नहीं, राइट? और अगर पीछे वाले को काटा तो इंजन पीछे रह जाएगा, ठीक है, पायलट ही बचेगा, जो सारे नीचे जाएंगे. सो थिंग इज बिजनेस क्लास एंड इकोनॉमी, एंड यू हैव आल्सो सीन private jets, chartered planes, and you have also seen chartered air ambulance and chartered plane for corporate people. Okay, for corporate high net worth individuals, say Mukesh Ambani will go, say Ratan Tata is going, say some CEO or CMD of a big corporate is going. For them, there are aeroplanes, chartered planes, on every airport. You will see this kind of facility on each and every airport. What is that? There is also a strategy behind that. They are also creating, but they are very focused now. They are targeting ekdam selected people. That is not open for everyone. Not open for everyone. In every industry you will see. Say go for cars. You will see, several cars like this. Let's go to the car business. Ho gaya. Come on, we'll come to Dantakanti again. So I'm also discussing other businesses. Go to car business. Wait. Or go to this nano. See nano. This nano ad, very important. I'm just making a background. Just try to understand what I'm trying to establish. See. The whole ad. You observe two things now, bike wala and auto wala. These people are seeing one car going. Means by introducing nano car, actually Tata wanted to establish this in the market that all 2-wheelers and 3-wheeler people, if you are paying 60,000, 70,000, 1 lakh rupee to buy that product, you can buy a car also, a 4-wheeler also in the same cost. And for those people, this car is a big car. So this car is creating value for a specific segment, a particular type of people. They will like it. And it was sold in huge quantity. It is not that nano was not sold. It was customized also. So let's see further. Let's see. Badi hai. It means it's huge. So who is using this car, middle class or lower middle class? They are the masses from the pyramid only, from the bottom of the pyramid, means from the whole audience. there is an audience which is lower middle class or lower class who has the buying capacity of for a car of rupees lakh or 2 lakh, and they are using this. So the whole ad is, you know, depicting 2-3 things, just showing you 2-3 things. One, the two-wheelers people. One, the road that is not that good, so this is, you know, good for that road also. This has been made like this, manufactured like this. Third, a suburban or urban or a suburban or rural area where people will look for this kind of car. And third, all three-wheeler people, the people who are using three-wheelers now, they are welcome to this four-wheeler. So it is dream coming true. So Tata is trying to communicate brand and at the same time value to the people, that look, you will get all these things, and for them this is a big car. People who are riding riding the two-wheeler or three-wheeler, for them a four-wheeler car, even a small car, is a big car. So this is also creating value for those type of customers. So there is a particular strategy behind this. Yes, there is a particular strategy behind this. What is the name of that particular strategy? I will tell you right now. Another ad, very important ad. Why I am using advertisements in today's class? Because I am going to establish something which looks very simple, but in reality, in practice, that is very complicated. That's why I want to make your mind very clear with examples, with the practices that is there in the industry, that when this is happening, I will say this strategy is being used. When this particular thing is happening, I will say this strategy has been used. And I will not get confused, and that's why we need to have a proper background and thought process in my mind, that if I see something like this, I will say this is a X strategy. If something else is happening, I will say this is Y strategy. If again something else is happening, I will say Z strategy. But before saying naming any strategy, I will have a thought process that should be clear. Second, very important ad, award-winning ad. Watch it.
हम दोनों बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड है क्या? नो। क्यों? क्योंकि गर्लफ्रेंड बहुत डिमांडिंग होती है, मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे वो चाहिए, जमता नहीं है। पर मुझे तो सिर्फ मैं कालू टिक्की चाहिए। ऐसा क्या? तो फिर ठीक है।
शुक्र है, मैं कालू टिक्की है सिर्फ 25 रुपए में।
सिर्फ 25 रुपए में means for every class of people there is an offering by MACD. MACD offers, you know, combo meal for $499 as well. At the same time, Maggi has an offering of 25 rupee Mac Aloo Tikki. Now this has become 35 or 40 rupees. But yes, when the ad was made, it was 25 rupee only. And this ad, I never saw this ad again. So I have kept in a reservoir in a storage, so that I can use it when it is required. So what we can see over here is there is also a particular strategy. Same company is offering products at a very high price with highest value, and they are also offering a product with a low price at the lowest value. Let's get started. What is this called and how this is being implemented? What is the name of this particular strategy? To discuss that, come here. Guys, please. Sorry. What है? See. Come to the notes part. You have to do some writing work with me. Look, there are two types of values created in any product. Values. We have so far known value as a term, which is value itself. We say it as a value. Value was defined in class 1. I will take time, please. It was defined in class 1, value. Value means features, quality, durability, technologies, availability, service, after sales service, and also created by marketing, advertisement and branding. All these contribute to value that we popularly know as worth. Worth of any product or services for which the customer is willing to pay. Is it clear to you? Yes, sir. It is clear to us. Now, there are two types of value. For now, there are two types of value. One is called generic value. Generic value. Another is called perceived value. perceived value. Pick up your mobile. Pick up your mobile, my dear friends, and check the prices of two things. One, Oyo hotels, which is popular amongst you. Oyo hotels in Mumbai, or in Chennai, or in Coimbatore, or in Ernakulam. You just check it. Oyo hotels, in any city, check Oyo hotels. You will find the range of 500,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 and 3,500, 4,500, 5,000. That's it. Now you check for Taj Mansingh. One night stay. Right? Radisson Blue. You check for Lalit, etc. What prices you are getting? Both are the hotels. You have to spend one night. You have to live there in a very neat and clean situation. But one is priced for 3,000, 4,000, 1,000 or 2,000 or 500. Another is charged at 25,000, 30,000, 50,000, 1 lakh to unlimited. Why? Why these hotels are charging separately? What else? What special is there in Taj Mansingh? Yes, there is added value. The driver who will be receiving you will be speaking English better than you. The waiter who will be serving you food will, give you a very delicate touch. He will serve you in such a fashion that you will feel like a star serving to you. The brand is so huge that only the gentry is so good, the rooms are so clean, the facility is so great. Yes, everything is great, but not that great as we perceive. Not that great as we perceive. Yes, it is great. It is creating extra value, additional value. It surprises us, but at the same time, it is charging us very huge. And for that kind of value that is created by Taj Mansingh is called as perceived value. Perception is bigger and biggest. And generic value, Oyo hotels, they also create value, but not that huge. Accordingly, they charge it. That is called as generic value. Take example of perfume Fog, 150 rupees. And take an example of French perfume advertised by, Julia Roberts, Salma Hayek, of 50,000 rupees. Do you think there is very special thing in that particular brand or that particular perfume? No, it is special. It has added value, but it is being advertised by Salma Hayek. That's why the value, the perception has been created in a very huge manner. The value has been created, has been pushed upward, and that generates perceived value, and that is why the company is able to charge premium prices to you. So there are two types of value. One is called generic value. Take an example of soap, Lux, Hammam, what? 50 rupees, 30 rupees, 55 rupees, Lakme, Amway, soaps, L'Oreal, 200, 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 rupee one soap of 100 grams. So what is there? So there is a difference, perceived value and generic value. This is something. The same Coke with produced at 2 rupee per bottle, once advertised by Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni and film stars, becomes of 50 rupees. Means the branding, advertisement and marketing makes the value perceived value as perceived value. The more advertisement and branding expenses you do, the more value is added. That is called as perceived value. Means brand creates a perception, marketing creates a perception, advertisement creates a perception, advertiser creates a perception, and that converts generic value into a perceived value, and due to which organizations can charge lower prices to premium prices. This is the difference. Let's take another example, and that example could be the best example could be from your nearby coaching center or your library. Just go, outside your library, there is a chai wala, there is a tea shop, and you will find it like, so if you buy a cup of tea, he will give you at rupee, say for example, he will give you at rupee 10, 15 or 20, a cup of tea, right? A cup of tea at rupee 15, 20 or 10 rupee. This is what you will find it near your college, school, or your tuition center, or your library. You go to now CCD, you go to CCD, and of course you like this tea, right? You always say that okay, the वो कॉलेज के पास वाली चाय की दुकान, and go there and you will find a very nice tea. That guy prepares a very बिल्कुल एकदम नशे वाली चाय बनाता है वो, something like that. And go to CCD with a masala tea, little bit of masala and all, and good ambience and AC, air conditioned room. Of course they are adding much a little bit of cost, as they are providing a sitting space, etc., etc. AC will be there, further better flavor, better presentation, better waiter, etc. Everything you will get. And that the same tea with some value addition, this will becomes 10 times costlier. Go to a restaurant like Blues, you will find the same tea at 500 rupee. So again 2.5 times costlier. You go to Taj Mansingh or a 5-star hotel, the same tea will be served at 3400. Now tell me, tea is same with a little bit of value addition, ambience, brand has been added, marketing has been added, a better ambience has been given, a better presentation has been done. So yes, I agree that there is a cost addition. On 20 rupees they added say 50 rupee extra cost. So 20 plus 50, it is 70 rupee cost, but they are charging 200. And for Blues they are adding further more cost, say 100 rupee. So 150, but still they are charging 500. So little bit of cost and charging even more, because they are able to give you a perception of premium product, a unique product, and due to that perception you are paying higher prices. And similarly, even a better version of the tea with more cost, say 1000 rupee. They incurred 1000 rupee to prepare per unit cost of tea at Taj Mansingh or a 5-star hotel is 1000 rupees, say for example, and they are serving at the cost of 3400. So what is this? The value has been added in all the cases. Value was here also, value was here also, value addition was here also, and value addition was here also. The difference is the value added by the local chai wala or the tea shop is generic value. He is creating generic value. Well, these people are creating perceived value. So this is the journey from generic value to perceived value, and here we have a concept called Michael Porter's generic strategy. This is a business strategy. Michael Porter's generic strategy called as cost leadership and differentiation. This guy was working on cost leadership principle. These people are working on differentiation. So different businesses at different point of time with different strategy adopt differentiation or cost leadership strategy, and they earn revenue. It is not that this guy is not earning revenue. This guy is also earning a huge revenue because its price is low, but the quantity that he is selling is very high. So ultimately revenue and profit is being earned by this person also. These people are charging up high. These people are charging up high, but their quantity sold is low, but still because the price is high, so the lower quantity with the high price becomes again the highest revenue, and they are also getting above average profit. The difference is this person is getting profit, these people are getting above average profit. This is what the model is. This is called Michael Porter's generic strategy. Let's summarize this. What we discussed actually, we discussed nothing but this diagram. Just listen to me. Here on this axis I am telling, you have something like this. I will mark it as, so on this axis we have cost and price. I am making a fusion of this, cost and price. Here we have volume, means output, production or sales. So this axis represents this axis represents this. Now, the first philosophy where we were just I'm trying to present something, then we'll go to the concept. Please spend time, because students make lots of error in this particular topic, lots of error when a practical question comes in the examination. That's why I am very cool while explaining this particular topic. I'm very cool. I'm teaching you not mechanically but technically and industry and with industry application. So I will say low cost. The reason is your sales, your volume is high. So you produce this product at this point. Say your cost is 100 rupees and you are selling at this price. Your price is, of course, rupee 120. Something like this. This is also one of the strategies where you have achieved economies of scale in production. Say you are producing, for example, 5 lakh units. So your production is high. Of course, you will keep something in inventory. It remains there. And you are selling 4.8 lakh units, 4,80,000 units at the rate of 120. At the rate of 120. So just calculate what is the revenue that you are earning, right? You produced 5 lakh units at a lower cost. You did lot of cost control. You are a cheap producer of products. I'm talking about the philosophy. Please guys, please don't try to mug this concept up. Don't mug up. Just understand the psychology of the business. Just try to understand the philosophy of the business. In this particular philosophy, we are getting an economies of scale. We are scaling up. But we have developed such a technology that produces products, or we have chosen a product that is based on lower cost. Low cost, low price. Low cost, low price. Low cost, low price. So never get confused that cost leadership strategy means minimizing the cost. No at all. Not at all. Price is involved. Otherwise, where is revenue? Where is profit? Where is profitability? There will be no profitability. So here you have to talk about price also. This type of pricing where an organization produces something in scale, in a huge quantity at a lower cost and sells it at a lower price, relatively lower price, that is called cost leadership strategy. Cost leadership strategy, and this is possible due to volume. Take an example of Lux soap. Say the soap is of 30 rupees, so there are huge buyers, and the cost is also 25 rupee. So 5 rupee profit they are earning, and the value is same because this is creating perceived value, generic value. On the other hand, now coming back to the other side of the business. Now I will take another example. There is another manufacturer, say not Lux or Hamam or Liril. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Lakme. I'm talking about Amway. Amway. Let's discuss Amway's products. Amway soap. Very luxury item, luxurious soap. They are producing at 100 and they are producing at rupee 500. So of course they are producing a lesser quantity. Say they are producing at 2 lakh units. Because the cost is high, product is premium, they are able to create perceived value. They are putting lots of expenses on advertisement, branding, etc. Of course their product is better. They have done lots of innovation and R&D. Better, their product is unique. I'm not denying on that, but the quantity produced and sold is less because the buyer at the top of the pyramid is not of that caliber that they will buy in huge quantity at such a higher price. So the number of people, the high class people will of course reduce in the pyramid. This is how the pyramid looks like. This is how we segment the buyers. This is the whole pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, these people are very high earning, high class people. High earning people. So these people are looking for premium products, unique products. They are ready to buy products at high price. higher price. They are ready to afford higher price. They are looking for luxury. So the company knows these people. They have a data about these people, and accordingly they are producing goods and services, premium goods and services, but they are in less number. Whereas this pyramid, the bottom of the pyramid is very huge. You understand this? This is a huge volume. There is a huge volume. These are middle income group, middle or low income group, but are in huge quantity. This product has been offered to them also, but they will not buy because their buying capacity is not like that. They can't afford a 500, 600, 700 rupees soap. They are used to for 40 or 50 rupees soap. But they are in huge numbers. Do you understand? I think you are right. They are economy classes. Our class is a different example. We provide premium classes at low cost. So we are producing differentiated product, but still we are releasing it at a lower price. We are following cost leadership strategy because our strategy is different. We have done a fusion because we are in a teaching business. We are not into a product delivering business, right? So these luxury people are, but they are in less number, they are in huge number. This is the difference. This is how the pyramid has been divided into two parts. And basis that we are discussing this concept. So come back to this point. So here we have people. Here we have a company which is producing unique product at high price, high cost, sorry, not price, high cost, and they are charging high price, higher price, but selling in less number. Of course you will agree. Production is 2 lakh, selling 1.5 lakh. Now calculate 1.5 into 500, 7.5, 750 lakhs. This is what they are earning. Clear to you? This is what they are earning, 750 lakhs. And at this point of time, 5 lakh unit into 100. So no, sales is 4.8 lakhs. So 480 lakhs. So these are two type of audiences. These are two type of strategies where the organization is earning. In both the capacity, they are earning a huge revenue and huge profit. But of course, these people have above average profit. So this strategy is called differentiation. This strategy is called differentiation. Technically, this is called differentiation. If you have to define differentiation, how will you define? You have to define differentiation. You will mention 2-3 things. One, high cost, high price, unique product based on R&D. Audience is limited. Number of people who can buy are always luxury products using people, rich people, people who have from the high income group. But this product is not only offered to top of the pyramid, it is offered to bottom of the pyramid also, but offered to masses, but they are not ready to buy, or everybody cannot buy. There is a practical problem that everybody cannot buy it. And this product targets the bottom of the pyramid where there is a huge audience and they have limited buying capacity. For them, they have produced economical products. So here this philosophy, this strategy, companies, when the companies work on this strategy, this is called as differentiation. When companies work on this philosophy, this is called as cost leadership. Cost leadership. Something more I want to discuss. The pricing, we discussed about pricing also, right? We discussed about pricing also. Pricing strategy where there is a low cost and low price. This pricing strategy is called penetration pricing. Just I am giving a technical term, penetration pricing. Just for your, I think you are noting it. Take a note of this. These are the brief overview of this particular model. I want to discuss everything about this model before I go to study mat, right? There are two ways of reading this. One, you go to the study mat, open the graph, open the model, discuss it, and then put examples. That is a passive way of reading this particular topic. I am trying to make it active mode, in an active mode. We are active learners, active listeners, active, discussion people, actively discussing this topic. That's why I'm discussing like this. So this pricing strategy, where on basis the low cost we are offering the product at lower price, this is called as penetration pricing strategy, which is used in cost leadership, under cost leadership strategy. So if there is an MCQ, it comes to your examination and you are being asked, in cost leadership strategy, which type of pricing strategy is followed, you will say penetration pricing, where we want to reach to the masses. Even the people who are using luxury soap can also use this. They can use as a toilet soap, no problem. But they can also use Lux, Hammam, Liril. It is up to their choice, right? We have offered it to the masses. We have offered it to the whole pyramid. I'm not saying that the whole pyramid cannot use this. But this is my perception, this is my data, this is how it happens practically in the market, that top people with high income are looking for premium products, luxury products. People with a high buying capacity are traveling into business class, whereas the low income or middle income group people are traveling in economy class. This is natural, but natural, na? But economy class and business classes are offered to the whole pyramid. There is no bias in offering. So we are not saying that we are only offering to the bottom of the pyramid. We are offering to all. But who are the buyers? So this is one idea. Second idea is what is this pricing called, where high cost and high price is involved. Once your product is produced at a higher price, say tea cup at Taj Mansingh or Radisson Blue, something like that, or Hotel Lalit, that is called, this pricing strategy in differentiation, in case of differentiation strategy, is called skimming. SKMMING. I am hopeful that you have studied somewhere in economics. Skimming pricing. Skimming, where initially the product is charged at a very high price, released at a high price because the premium price, because the product is premium and unique and based on certain scientific invention or innovation, like iPhone. Initially it is released to the market as lakh rupee, 100, 1 lakh 20,000, 1 lakh 40,000, 1 lakh 60,000, and after 2-3 years you will find the same version of iPhone, say iPhone 10, iPhone 8, iPhone 9, iPhone 10, 11, you will X or 11, you will find it at 30,000, 34,000. Don't you think that the company is still earning profit? Company is still earning profit. But initially, because the product is premium and there is a craze in the market, and due to branding and advertisement, it has created a hype. This is covered under, this is company's differentiation strategy, and that's why they earn high cost, high price. They earn high price, high revenue, above average profit. This is the philosophy of differentiation and cost leadership. I think with many examples we have been able to establish. Now there is a third strategy of Michael Porter also. Before I go to my dear friends, to the study mat, I would like to show you one differentiation. These two videos, the commercial of MACD was cost leadership strategy based discussion. Nano is a cost leadership example, just to clear your mind. And another video of Apple. What is happening? Apple, where you will come to know about how Apple differentiates its products. What is the philosophy of Apple, and why we call Apple products as differentiated and premium products, and why Apple charges huge price? Because they think differently, they produce something unique and different, and it is all possible due to their collaboration strategy. They have collaborated with 125 plus companies from across the world to provide you with the premium services. Let's see how this works. चल जा भाई. Just have a look. Watch it very carefully. You will understand. This is Apple, being different, being unique, being able to create perceived value, and this is the beauty, and this is what we were discussing through this particular video, right? And that's why they are charging premium product and premium prices for their premium products. Let's discuss now. Let's go to the study mat now, and then we'll discuss more. Without study mat, there is nothing else to discuss now. Michael Porter's generic strategy. This is a very, very hot topic, and it must be running in your mind that why sir is taking so much of time to discuss the fundamentals of Michael Porter's generic strategy. I am discussing about products, I am talking about brands, because there is a guaranteed one question that will be asked from this particular topic in this coming examination. Guaranteed one question. And MCQ, and there is a possibility that your case study or scenario based case study in MCQ section will have a major portion of this Michael Porter's generic strategy. There is a huge chance, and that's why worth spending time on this particular topic, Michael Porter's generic strategy. So many of you might think, why this is generic? Have you heard the name generic medicine, generic medicines? Have you heard? Because the low cost medicine, or a medicine that applies to many diseases, right? Government has taken huge initiative that provides medicines that is, applicable in many diseases, one medicine, and that is also cost effective. So this is a strategy that is applied to, that is useful to all the firms from any of the industry. You are IT, you are from the IT industry, you are from steel, you are from manufacturing, whatsoever industry you take the name, this strategy will apply to all. This is a generic strategy common to all industries. That's why this is called generic strategy, nothing more. A generic strategy is one that can be adopted by or applied by any firm regardless of the product or industry involved to achieve a competitive advantage. This is itself a question. And this particular topic is a very, very hot topic as far as examination is concerned. So each and every word out of this is going to do wonders for you. Just a minute, please. Just a second. Just wait, please. इसकी कमी थी. A generic business strategy is one that can be adopted by the firm regardless of product or industry involved to achieve a competitive advantage. Of course, each one of the strategy is providing us with competitive advantage. Some current research suggests that a firm needs several major competencies, not just one, to sustain its competitive advantage over longer period. Just mark it from here to here. This can be a question, and the answer is hidden in Michael Porter's generic strategy. Means you need more than one competencies or core competencies. It means you need more than one strategy at one point of time for few audience. Tesla is making cars, electric cars for luxury cars, for those people who can buy cars of lakhs of rupees. At the same time, recently Tesla is also planning to launch economy cars. Why? You were differentiating product. You were working for the market that looks for differentiated products. Though you are offering to everybody, but everybody can't buy. Why are you entering into the economy segment? The reason is very simple, that they don't want to lose on their cost leadership, bottom of the pyramid market. So they are following cost leadership strategy. Also, other research suggests that the preferred strategy is to focus on single discipline. There is another aspect. Focus on a single discipline. Let's come to this point. I have not discussed this focus wala point. What is focus? What is focus? Again going back to on a separate page. Focus. Let me explain focus. This is the pyramid. As I explained, now focus here. This is the top of the pyramid who is looking for differentiated products. And these are people who are using cost leadership product, whereas I have never mentioned that these products, unique products with differentiation strategy or product with cost leadership strategy, has not been offered to these people. Offered to masses, offered to all. It is targeting the wide market. The word I am using, wide market. or the word I am using is offered to masses. तुम भी लो, you can also take, you are a rich person, you can also buy hammam, no issues. You are a poor person, you can also buy Mercedes. I'm not denying, Mercedes is not saying that please don't buy, you are a poor person. No, you buy, take loan. Rinam litva ghritam pivet. Take loans and have all luxuries. They are not saying you no, but now this will say no to many. This strategy will say no to many. Example is here. Let's take an example. I am ITC. Means I am talking about a company ITC. They have a copy Classmate. How many of you use Classmate? Right? Classmate. And there are many more products like Classmate in the market, right? And there is a nearby school. Just focus here. There is a nearby school, Sacred Heart, where 5,000 students study. 5,000 students are there. Now just, and the per student consumption is at least 10 copies per subject. Just example means 100 copies, right? Now multiply 100 to 5,000. So 50,000, 5 lakh. Just for example. So in this particular Sacred Heart school, 5 lakh units of registers or copies are used. Classmate also sells and other also sell. Classmate sales, say they get an order of 1 lakh unit. So there is a class of people, class of student who buy Classmate copies, whereas people like me buy, local wala wo apna similar type of roommate copy, notepad copy, something like this. Similar brands in the market, X, Y, Z. So each one of them are getting market. Just listen to me. Listen to me. And of course, Classmate copies are cost-effective copies. This is not a highly premium, pricely charged product. It is following Classmate. ITC is following a cost leadership strategy. How does it matter? I'm not going to explain that. My idea is something different. I am discussing something different. Now focus here. So there are altogether 5 companies' copies are being used in this particular school. So this 5 lakh is distributed between among 5 competitors. Now, what Classmate does? Yeah, there is a OTC copy also, OTC notebooks. What OTC Om Trivedi does now is important for you. I go to the principal ma'am. I, Om Trivedi, go to the principal ma'am. I have a very good discussion with the principal ma'am and I offer ma'am one thing. Ma'am, your school consumes 5 lakh units of registers. Yes, we consume. How does it matter to you? Ma'am, it matters to, we are register makers, we make copies, we make notebooks. I am offering you that, let me give an example. On this register, I will put your school name, student, etc. Everything will be, and the back side also your advertisement, right? Back side, so with photograph, everything. I will customize this copy. What did I say? I will customize this copy as per your requirement. I will customize the cover. Just recommend the only one copy, and this is Classmate, right? This is Classmate. No, this is today. This is another copy. That was another brand, and Classmate is also there somewhere, right? So what I said to the principal is, I will customize this. I will write the name of your school, photographs, advertisements, everything, students, kids going to the school, etc. So full advertisement. I will customize the cover page, and only thing that you have to do is you have to give me the whole order of 5 lakh units, and the deal was done. What I did is, not in masses, but in a particular pocket, particular school of Chandigarh, Sacred Heart School, I got an order of 5 lakh units of copy, By doing so, something that I did was very unique. I wiped out all the 4 competitors. I was the 5th one. OTC notebook was the 5th one. I wiped out from the market only from that school, not from the whole market. But in Sacred Heart School now, 5 brands copies will not be sold. Only OTC notebook copies will be sold because I focused on this. Focused on this particular school, targeted it, had a deal done. I customized, the word I am using is customized the product according to the need of the school, and school ordered all the copies to me, to my company. And by doing so, I just defeated my competitor. I had a competitive advantage in a certain pocket, in a definite pocket, not everywhere. So that strategy is also relevant, where you cannot fight in the mass market, where you cannot compete with your rivals in the large scale mass market, and everywhere and anywhere your best strategy should be to focus on a particular segment, on a particular I am using this school. This is defined as a particular class of customers, or a particular well-defined segment. Here I am defining it. Sacred Heart Public School, Chandigarh. This is well-defined, and this strategy is called focus strategy. Later on, we'll decide whether this product was based on cost leadership or differentiation. If a differentiated product, if a luxury car, if Ferrari customizes its car for Virat Kohli, that will be called focus differentiation. A differentiated product customized as per the requirement of a particular segment or particular class of people, that is called customized product, that is called focus differentiation. If a cost leadership product or service has been customized as per the requirement of a particular person or a particular segment or a particular audience or a particular school, that is called focused cost leadership. This is the difference between leadership, cost leadership, differentiation, and focused. The word is focus. This is called focus strategy. I think you understood it. Like Diebold, when they introduced their ATMs in India, they customized as per our requirement. After demonetization, many ATM makers customized their, ATMs because the note size was reduced. This is focus strategy. Focus strategy. So that ATM is meant as per the Indian rupees. That is focus strategy. We have customized, diaper is being made for the kids. Now we have diapers for adult people, age-old people, say 70 years person, they are also using diaper due to some medical reasons. That is customized diaper, that is focus strategy, focusing on 70 plus people. Right? We are offering, sugar-free, listen to me, sugar-free beverages too for 80 plus people or for cancer patients. We have defined a particular segment. I am expressing these people only. This product is for this particular person only, not for the masses. If I say sugar-free drinks, sugar-free beverages, it is for all. Who says? For me or him or this or that. It is for all. But I say sugar-free drinks for diabetic people. Only for diabetic people. Others can't take it. That is a focus strategy. So always remember, there is a thin line difference between focus and no focus. In focus strategy, segment will be clearly defined or in an expressed or implied manner. You have to understand by reading the concepts. Now coming back to the point. So third one is the focus. I think you understood what focus actually means. Okay. According to Michael Porter, strategies allow organizations to gain competitive advantage from 3 different bases: cost leadership, differentiation, and focus. Very important. Cost leadership, differentiation, and focus, very important. So this is in itself a question. Once a question came, strategies that allow organization to gain competitive advantage through 3 different bases. What are those strategies? As per Michael Porter, they didn't mention it, cost leadership, differentiation, or focus. They simply told us that this is what the company thinks like. So we had to define there that this is Michael Porter's generic strategy of 3 bases: cost leadership, differentiation and focus, and we are going to work on that. They are called generic strategies because they are not firm or industry dependent. This is what we know. So this is the diagram, this is the model that we have studied so far. Michael Porter said there is a, as far as value creation is concerned, uniquely perceived by the customer or generic value. So this is the kind of value that we create. Second, to the segment. We are talking about the segment. Means this pyramid. Either we have industry wide, either top or bottom. This is industry wide. This comes under the definition industry wide, already discussed. Particular segment only means out of this there are drops, pointers. There are key drops like these people, these people, these people, these people, these people. From top, these are the blue dots, and from bottom of the pyramid, these blue dots. So they are covered under focus strategy, particular segment. Whereas this orange one, the whole segment is called differentiation, and this is called cost leadership. This is the difference. So particular segment. So industry wide masses, if you are offering products to the market masses and the value is created, perceived value, so unique and perceived by the customer, so that strategy is called differentiation. You already discussed a generic value offered to the masses, cost leadership strategy, many examples are there. And particular segment, it is focus, either cost leadership or differentiation, both is there. So there are basically 4 type of strategies. One, there is focused differentiation. One, there is focused cost leadership, and these are separate. So this is what Michael Porter generic strategy is. Guys, today's class has been a bit disturbed due to, electricity and the ups and downs in electricity. I don't know why this is happening in my office. This generally do not happen. So from here we'll start tomorrow. In the next session we'll discuss this. And mark my words, this is now we are going to cover it. There will be reading job only. So try to read 2-3 pages of cost leadership strategy. In the next class I'm going to summarize it and I'm going to complete it. And of course we will discuss all the practical cases and case studies related to this particular topic. Here you have to put your time, effort and invest your brain here, because these 2 topics that we discussed in last class and today's class will be having 1 question from each of the topic in this coming attempt. So you have to take it very seriously. I am very serious. Sometimes I become non-serious also. But at this point of time I will say thank you. See you in the next lecture. Bye-bye. All the best.